It is indeed an honor and privilege for the City Hall of Kuala Lumpur to be hosting this very important meeting, which is a prelude to the third meeting of Governors and Mayors of Asian capitals to be held on October 2015 in Kuala Lumpur. I hope that during this near official meeting, many ideas and proposals will be developed, and this will create a networking platform for the delegates. This could further enhance our long-standing relationship and make the meeting of Governors and Mayors of Asian capital a success. Ladies and gentlemen, with those few words, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the city of Kuala Lumpur, and I will take this opportunity to invite you to explore our city and enjoy the shopping experiences that our city has to offer. I know some of you have been in Kuala Lumpur a few times. Maybe we can come again, see Bukit Bintang, see Jalan Alor, and Kuala Lumpur is open to you until midnight. It's quite a safe city, and our driver will be assisting you anywhere you want to go. Hope you take care. So we enjoy your evening, and terima kasih. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Esteemed from the Asian capital, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to you. First of all, I would like to extend our warm welcome to all attending the Senior Officers Meeting of Asian Capitals 2015 hosted by the Kuala Lumpur City Hall. The previous meeting of Governors and Mayors of Asian Capitals held in Bangkok last year unanimously elected Kuala Lumpur to host the third meeting of Governors and Mayors of Asian Capitals. For the knowledge of the delegates, Kuala Lumpur City Hall is involved in the international training through the Kuala Lumpur Regional Training Centre, KLRTC, which is a joint initiative between UNITA, CityNet, Kuala Lumpur City Hall, Voila Environment and UNDP. The aim of KLRTC is to strengthen the capacity of local governments to deal with sustainable development. Kuala Lumpur City Hall is willing to take the first step in the intercity cooperation and extend the invitation to the members of Asian capital cities to attend the training courses organized by KLRTC, and I do encourage other member cities to come forward and share their best practices to the benefit of Asian, to stress that the productive outcome of the senior officers meeting will ultimately set the momentum for the resounding success of the third meeting of Governors and Mayors of Asian capitals to be held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in October 2015. Finally, I would also like to take this opportunity to express my heartfelt appreciation to all the Asian Governors and Mayors for their generous support, and thank you very much for your attendance. Okay, our next item is appointment of Chairman and Vice Chairman. Before we proceed with our meeting session for today, we need your cooperation to elect one of the city to be the chairman of the meeting and also one vice chairman of the meeting. Can I have any suggestion from the table to choose chairman from any country to become chairman?
Yes,
Okay, everybody, are you happy? We have 4 papers to be presented today. As you can see from your... Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I want to thank you for appointing me as the chairman for today's meeting, Senior Official Meeting of Asian Capital Cities 2015. Without further ado, let us continue our meeting with item 3 of agenda on attract and retain a high caliber of labor force in the travel and tourism industries in the Asian capital cities. Travel and tourism have more points of customer contact than any
warm welcome to Yang Berbahagia Datuk Haji Ahmad bin Sultan Haji Talib, the Mayor of Kuala Lumpur, and to all the senior officials from the various capital cities of the ASEAN nations. Gentlemen, to tell you more about Kuala Lumpur and just why we find this is, without shadow of doubt, a place we're proud to call home, we'd like to direct your attention to the screen as we roll for you a very special video. Take a look, ladies and gentlemen.
To my city, Kuala Lumpur, the capital city of Malaysia, and so many different races, religions, and cultures. Diversity is the spice of life. So what are you waiting for? Let's hit the road and discover Kuala Lumpur with me.
As far as KL is concerned, the opportunity of doing business is very huge. We have a very sophisticated capital market, very stable banking system, a lot of tax incentives. A lot of my friends, foreign investors, are finding it very easy to do business in this city. For convention exhibition, it must be relevant to complement all the great architecture with a conventional house, which are second to none in the world. Malaysia is the first country on this earth to have a data network 4G with voice. KL is now exciting. KL is a hub. It has got a state-of-the-art airport. It's well connected to all the beaches and all the tourist travelers hotspots. I love Kuala Lumpur because Kuala Lumpur is full of cool people. They are spontaneous, they are real people, and fantastic. This is a great country with tremendous potential and tremendous future. And I think that's Kuala Lumpur. Yes, one Malaysia.
Quite interesting. I think a lot of people who come to Kuala Lumpur always say, oh, you've got very interesting buildings. Now the latest buildings around the KLCC, you've got these towers that are coming up that are sort of glass. I like Abdul Samad building. I like the National Mosque. You know, National Mosque is one of the best and oldest examples of just a sort of tropical mosque. You know, there's natural ventilation, you feel it's really on the ground, it's inside-outside spaces. I like in combination with the ground space. For me, the ground placemaking is as important as the building itself. In KL, you've got a variety of shapes and forms, and that's because Malaysians are a little bit more dynamic in terms of how they look at buildings. So it's nice to see things that are a little bit softer, rounder, curves, you know, things like that.
One of my favorite places in KL is the Perdana Botanical Park. People know it as the Lake Gardens. Of course, there's lakes and there's a lot of trees, and there's about over 100 species of different tropical trees. There's the bird park, which is amazing. I come here every week. And I think people who come here, they know. And it's packed with families. Of course, in KL, within the city, you can ride horses, which is amazing. And you can do abseiling, you can run, do yoga, do tai chi, you can play games. It's an outdoor paradise. It's beautiful. This part is for everyone. You can go for walks, and the next hour you can be right in the center of the city with the Twin Towers. KL weather, it's good. I think a lot of people would love to retire here. We are conscious, we care about the environment, and we treasure it, and we live it. Something about KL that gives them balance, a sense of balance.
Oh, what is outside of Bandaraya? Kuala Lumpur, Kuala Lumpur.
Garden city of light is so exciting,
symbolizing the success of the nation. Center for business, industries and trade, ranging from the small right to the great. Achievement and the marks we are all proud of.
you're shining at the top of the world.
Oh, what is outside of Bandaraya?
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to now invite the Honorable Mayor of Kuala. Help me welcome the Honorable Mayor.
And a very good evening. It is indeed a great pleasure for me as a Mayor of Kuala Lumpur to welcome and selamat datang to all of you to tonight's dinner held in conjunction with the senior official meeting for the third meeting of Mayors, Governors of ASEAN Capital. On behalf of the city's residents, I would like to extend a very warm welcome to my friends from 6 cities, from Bandar Sri Begawan, Brunei, our friend from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and also our friend from Jakarta. Welcome to Kuala Lumpur, our friends from Vientiane, Laos, and of course our last year host, Bangkok, Thailand, and also my good friend from Hanoi, Vietnam. Selamat datang ke Kuala Lumpur. Ladies and gentlemen, as a host for this year's senior official meeting, I'm happy to know that the meeting was a productive one with a full participation and active discussions from all ASEAN cities, displaying the true ASEAN spirit. Congratulations. The many creative ideas and constructive comments generated from the active participating cities leads us to achieve the spirit of one ASEAN, one community, which all of us aspire. Tonight, have a taste of our ASEAN fusion as well as the cultural performance and entertainment. Before I end this speech, please send my regards to your governors, mayors, and we are very glad to be receiving delegation from Bandar Sri Begawan, Brunei, Phnom Penh, Cambodia, Jakarta, Indonesia, Vientiane, Laos, Nay Pyi Myanmar, Manila, Philippines, Singapore, Bangkok, Thailand, Hanoi, Vietnam, for the third meeting of Mayors, Governors of ASEAN Capital in October 2015. Thank you very much.
We assure you guests, senior officials visiting Kuala Lumpur from the various ASEAN cities that we have left no stone unturned in ensuring that this dinner event truly gives you an experience that you will cherish. On that note, dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen. Bon appetit. Please do enjoy yourselves. For being with us this evening. And in reciprocation, the city of Vientiane token to the city of Lumpur.